Hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here. It's time for another episode of the Vampire Diaries with episode number 4 of season 3. With these past 3 episodes to kickstart season 3 being really amazing. There's been quite the doom and gloom, especially when it comes to Stefan and that alignment with Klaus. And things certainly did, I don't know, they did seem to blossom a bit more when it came to Klaus allowing Stefan to have memories of their little encounter back in 1922, where we saw his sis, Rebecca, who is, well, yeah, she is being brought back into the fold. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where things go, especially with, you know, danger coming further and further for Elena, with the fact that, with Klaus's predicament with the hybrid situation. Yeah, Elena's survivability is kind of put a bit of a spanner in the works. So, yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So that said, it's episode number 4 of season 3 for the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
From you for my witch to find out why my hybrids were dying. One thing, your necklace, and you lost it.
I didn't lose it. It's just been missing for 90 years.
I wonder where it could be. Lena.
I like it. Show up. There's gonna be 9 other people that brought chili.
It's an old family recipe, okay?
Yeah, I know. I knew your old family. They made sucky chili.
Whoa!
Why are you here exactly? No,
you saw that little banterous vibe between the pair of them.
Happy to know that you still care. So tell me if I'm wrong. Rebecca's necklace that Klaus is looking for?
Elena.
That you gave to Elena.
Yes.
Goodbye, Catherine.
Hey, wait. You're up to something. Tell me.
She wants in on these shenanigans.
Smarter than you, smarter than everyone. And I've heard about that sister. Be careful. She'll ruin you.
Happy to know you still care.
What changed? I've been trying to get through to you. Why now?
I was dreaming about you.
Sweet. You know, despite everything, I was so on board with these two.
You were dreaming about me? I leave town for the summer and everything goes to hell for the both of you.
Bonnie!
Yeah, that is sadly the, Oh, yeah. Well, it's not just things going to hell for both Caroline and Elena.
No, Damon. He's Caroline's father.
Sounds like a douchebag to me.
You know, just
He is a
'cause you and I are
douchebag.
on okay terms doesn't mean I'm suddenly a big advocate for your lifestyle.
Is that what you told him when you got divorced?
Oh, okay.
Double check.
But it is interesting, because someone did also bring this up, because it completely flew past my head that he was gay. It is interesting that he is trying to change, you know, Caroline for something that wasn't even a choice at the end of the day. Trying to change who she is.
I actually happen to love mind control myself.
Oh no.
You will leave town immediately. All you remember is you came to bring your daughter back to school shopping.
Must be kind of still unnerving for Sheriff to see this shit.
I would kill for a normal family. Since when did you learn how to cook?
Not literally.
Damon helped a little. Damon's helping you cook now. Both of you stop judging. He's just trying to be a good friend.
There we go.
Did I splash you? No, my necklace.
Ah. She can disturb it. Yes.
I found it.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you're not like switching Salvatores, are you? What?
Oh no.
As your friend, who wears free daily, what is the deal with you and Damon? There is no deal.
The crumbs are getting spread further and further, folks.
I'm supposed to look after her, and this is me doing that.
What do you think I'm doing?
Ooh.
What I think is you need to take a beat.
dear sister, I feel pity for any man who doesn't give you what you want.
Will you stop
Oh.
making me out to be a brat? I am not a brat.
1,000 years of life experience says otherwise.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're no
Rebecca's gonna have you in a minute.
Once I'm with you, and I feel like I want to blow my head off.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, this is so... yeah. Because Bonnie is gonna have a field day when she finds out. At the same time... I am a sucker for this ship, I'm not gonna lie.
Help you.
Don't be difficult. You know, I'd hate to have to tell Klaus what a liar his sidekick
I thought you said you weren't helping, Klaus. Oh, but oh, she's like, try that again.
Each witch hazel. But my personal favorite, vervain.
Oh God. Don't piss her
There have
off.
been no incidents of questions since
That's
spring.
the lesson we're taking from
It's been
today's
quiet.
episode, folks.
Council is clueless or just stupid?
You know what I think of you?
Tell me if you see anything.
You're a piece of shit.
That melts precious metal.
The darkness. It's here.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely.
Shoot us! Incenda!
Ooh, okay.
Are you okay?
There we go. There. There's the girl with the necklace.
Oh, no.
And you do anything for her. And you have.
Shit.
A lot of dark. Why, Klaus can't make hybrids, isn't it?
Well, shit.
This is creepy.
Oh! Oh! Shit! And she just strolled up right to her.
Oh, wait, Houston, we have a problem.
Where have you been?
Managing Bill Forbes. Apparently he's impervious to compulsion. How? I have no idea. But he threatened to out me. Don't get me started on the irony of that.
Yeah.
How do you know the
Wow.
compulsion doesn't work?
It's not the most important piece. You're repeatedly killing my buzz today, Rick. Step aside.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Take a beat, Rick.
Return to the funeral.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, at least he knew he had the ring on, unlike when he did that to Jeremy.
They were running from someone. Someone who scared them.
A hunter. I heard stories about him centuries ago.
Don't you want to know
Van
why
Hel. No,
an
that's
original
not.
vampire who can't be killed is afraid of a vampire hunter?
If you're planning on making
It's
love,
very,
that's
very
Klaus.
tasty, isn't it?
Expose my own daughter to those morons.
It's a pretty risky move taking
No,
me
but
out.
you torture her.
I knew what I was risking when I didn't leave town, but I figured you're not self-destructive enough to kill the sheriff's ex-husband.
Makes you the third person to underestimate me today.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's a real life lesson.
Just get out of here.
Or what?
Holy shit! Oh shit! Okay, Damon.
I'm stronger than you, little girl.
Well, I'm angry.
Damon! Oh shit! Caroline!
But last time I checked, I was still a vampire.
Guess I wish that you didn't have to act like one.
I am not Stefan. How about you stop trying to turn me into him?
And this kind of forces that, like, need to be Damon further and further, because I'm sick of people trying to make me Stefan 2.0.
I was lying to you when you brought me back to life.
Ooh, this is sad.
Something happened.
So he's gonna tell. Okay, I'm glad he's gonna tell Bonnie this. But I can't. My heart kind of aches for Anna. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he secretly admires that about you. Where you'd sacrifice anything for family. Don't tell him I told you that.
I do love how she
Your secret.
has such a... I don't know. Oh!
Hey, what's going on?
Oh boy.
Something's wrong. He was asking about Michael.
Michael!
He's not with us, Nick. I can sense it.
She's wrong.
Shit. Oh no.
Wow.
We're gonna need to make a death counter for Alaric.
Took a bit longer than usual, huh?
Ah!
I'm gonna get that ring checked. Hope it's not going bad.
You killed me.
You pissed me off.
You killed me!
Rick, no hard feelings.
If I admitted it, if I even thought in for just a second, what does that say about me?
There we go.
Humans,
Yeah.
Lena.
She's just scared about this what people will think about her.
I don't think you'll ever be okay again.
There's still that shunned response from him.
Still supernatural. They don't follow our rules or our laws. They look after themselves, and that's what we need to do.
Alaric.
I'll see you at the next meeting.
Ooh, okay.
Getting the hell out of Dodge?
You have impeccable timing. I was told I need to take a beat.
Well,
Is that a yes? I'll drive.
and now she has the necklace, and now...
Why not? Walls are starting to close.
Oh, shit!
Welcome back to Mystic Falls, Stefan.
No Damon there, no Catherine. I mean, Catherine, I don't know if she would be, you know, eager to help out, but... there's a bit of vulnerability now when it comes to, Elena and co, and not just that, though, but... I mean, like I said, at least the necklace is away, so... if Damon and Catherine are going to be on the road trip or whatever, and they leave Mystic Falls, I guess that gets the necklace away from Klaus and Stefan, who have just arrived at Mystic Falls, so... yeah, but... I don't think it's going to stop Klaus from demanding that the necklace comes back to Mystic Falls, or people are going to die. Klaus is going to make that ultimatum, and yeah. But yeah. And it is kind of scary as well when you've got that combination of Klaus and Rebecca with... I mean, Klaus, we already know how much of a psycho he is. And that's going to have everyone in a positive mood now that he's back. But Rebecca has those... like, she can, you know, roll that 20 for days on insight and all that shit. And, yeah. Combine that together and it's a dangerous combination, this sibling rivalry. So, yeah, but... oh, shit's gonna hit the fan next episode. I can already... with Klaus and Stefan back in Mystic Falls, I can already tell that shit's gonna hit the fan. Like I said, with the fact that Catherine has the necklace, with the fact that Elena is still alive, obviously, and you know, Klaus will be trying to take advantage of that. It's... oh, next episode's going to be very, very spicy, I feel. So, yeah. But, I mean, this episode had some really, really great moments as well. So, yeah. We obviously know who the person that showed up at the end is now called, I guess, Michael. So, yeah. Given the worries that you have when it comes to, well, given the worries that, you know, Klaus and I guess Rebecca have as well. So, But she even echoed something that I'm sure I made a mention of in the last episode about the fact that even though that, like, yeah, it is so weird to know that there is an element that does shake Klaus, given how, you know, tyrannical and evil he is and scary. But there is always something. Like, in every living being, there is always something that will... like, no one's without fear. There is always going to be something that does make one worry. Even if you say, oh, there's nothing that will fear me. There's always something. Even if we have to crack into you and extract that fear. But no. It was a valid point that Rebecca brought up. So... yeah. And, yeah. Like I said, the combination of Klaus and Rebecca is a very scary one because of the fact that she's got a powerful read on people. Like, she even said, I can tell when you're lying. And, of course, when you know, Stefan and Rebecca had that little moment and then, you know, Klaus went for him. Yeah. It's very, very scary with the psychotic tendencies of Klaus and the powerful read that Rebecca can bring. So, yeah. And now Stefan is going to get cracked into like an egg. So, again, because Gloria did that earlier in this episode in terms of trying to find the necklace and all that shit. So, yeah. I mean, granted, we know that she's very powerful, but I wasn't expecting... like, I was just expecting her to go for mental anguish, not physical torture. So, but, yeah. It didn't work out well for her in the end, though, because Catherine was, I guess, the knight in shining armor, really, for Stefan. So, and then Stefan's just like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this, so, yeah. Catherine... you know what, I do gotta say for Bonnie, though, she must be getting... and I guess everyone else who's been fooled by the whole Catherine Elena situation, they must be getting tired of this shit, so... but yeah, she just vanished, and I'm like, wait, what? And then, obviously, showing up on Thingy's doorstep, Damon's doorstep, so... the math was there, with the fact that... yeah. Poor, like I said, it must be getting to a point of annoyance when it comes to like being duped by Catherine and Elena. Like even David had that moment there. So, but you know, you think you're gonna have a nice, light-hearted conversation with your bestie, and it's not. It's your worst nightmare. It's your worst nightmare, really. So, oh man, but yeah, this was a really great episode, though. I really loved, you know, a lot of the things that went down, especially when it comes to, you know, fixing Damon and picking up on, I guess, you know, Bill's story. So, yeah. I'm still, you know, even though he is more appreciative when it comes to Caroline, there is still a bit of that resentment, really, in terms of... you're always going to be a vampire, and there is that situation where you think it might eliminate that humanity, that you'll never know what it's like to be a human again, etc. And it's like, well, as I've mentioned before, there are some people who can fit the supernatural category that act more human than some humans out there. So, yeah. And Caroline's a fitting example of that, because Caroline is, you know, very, very wholesome and all of that. And I've got to say, the fight between her and David was just nice. It was just nice to see Caroline just get the... because, yeah, David had his moments where he was acting out of sorts. And, yeah... especially when he went for Bill, Caroline was like, oh, I'm not dealing with this shit. And she just beat the shit out of him. So it was kind of cathartic to see, in a sense. But yeah, I do feel so bad. Like, for Caroline, again, because that's it, though. Like, I feel like there is going to be more focus on that fact that she's a vampire rather than she's a daughter. So, But yeah. But you know, Damon made a really good point as well. There is quite the irony. There's quite a few ironies when it comes to Bill, because he couldn't accept Caroline for who she was. And obviously, like I made the mention in my reaction. Don't know if it's going to be in the YouTube edit, obviously, but I made the mention that I did get a comment that reminded me that Bill was gay, and it's like, you know what? That's actually a good point. The fact that he can't accept Caroline for who she is, and obviously, there will, you know, like in, I guess, every iteration of Earth, in fiction or whatever, there's going to be, you know, discrimination. There's going to be that homophobia. So, and there is that, like, need for Bill to try and fix Caroline. And you have, you know, there are people out there in the world that try to, you know, straighten people out, as if, you know, sexuality is a choice. But there is, of course, that whole outing situation that Damon made a mention of. Like, yeah, that is quite the irony, because, of course, again, it fits into people, like, there is that homophobic tendency of people threatening to out you, like, oh, I'll out you to the world for being, you know, insert sexuality here. So... yeah, and I'm assuming the writers took that into account, the quite the few ironies that Bill fits in terms of his anti-vampire agenda, especially when it comes to Caroline. So yeah, and I don't blame Alaric as well with the fact that he's opting to join the council. He's tired. I don't blame him. Like, especially when he, you know, if you keep dying over and over again, like, especially from Damon's hand as well, it's again annoying, right? But also, I'm keeping an eye on that warning from Damon that, oh, you died longer this time. I don't know, like, this is my, like, I'm already theorizing that the more you die, the more, the longer you stay dead. So, and I don't know what that could mean for, like, say if you died 100 times whilst having the ring on, of course. Like, would you, you know, start to decompose or all that shit? Would you stay actually dead after, you know, you've lived so many lives, etc.? Or, like, I guess you've died so many times in this case, should I say. So, but, you know, that warning is a bit worrisome. So, yeah. But as I said, I don't blame him for joining the council. He's tired, and not just that, though, but, it does fit into his, you know, him trying to find his footing, because obviously we had in episode 2 that he was lamenting the fact that he's a lost cause, and this is his calling, really. He needs to look, he needs, like, the people need someone to look out for them, and Alaric, yeah, can fit that bill, so... This is really opportunistic for Alaric, as well as the fact that he's done with this shit, so, yeah. So, yeah. But I really enjoyed, of course, the whole Jeremy storyline. I've got to say, though, I am glad that he told Bonnie about the fact that he was seeing the ghosts. So, because sometimes they will drag it out for drama reasons, and we haven't seen Bonnie really in Mystic Falls for this season, and then she shows up in this episode, and you just know that things are going to get more awkward with Jeremy's predicament at the minute. So I really am glad that it got to a point where he was like, I have to tell because there was that bombshell, obviously, that for Jeremy, he still thinks about Anna. So, and like I said, I really did enjoy that. Like, despite the fact that there were certain shady elements with Anna's story, I just really liked them too. And it was just a shame she died so early with the season 1 finale, of course. So, yeah. But yeah, it's causing quite the conflict of emotions for Jeremy with Anna coming back, and the fact that he still thinks about her opens that door for Anna to reach out to him. So yeah, yeah, it does suck. It will suck for Bonnie, but yeah. I am also very curious about Anna's side of things as well, because whereas she has, it has been something that has been crossing my mind, but whereas she has been warning Jeremy about Vicky, about the darkness, yeah, like, you do worry that, is there some hidden ulterior motive that Anna has cooked up, etc.? Is she trying to, blindside Jeremy? But I honestly feel like it's not the case. So, especially with how consumed with darkness Vicky was, not just as of at the moment she died and all of that, because obviously the way she died, and the state of her mentality, it was quite tragic. So, but she did have her demons, didn't she? Did Vicky? And yeah, Anna was a vampire as well, but there was, of course, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle in terms of her and Jer's story, right? But it's not like the way I see it, it's not like there was any kind of I don't know, like, when it comes to that fact of, I don't want the last thing between me and this person to be is angst and all of that before I die. It's not like I got that vibe when it came to Anna and Jeremy. So yeah, and if anything, Jeremy was hurt that he lost Anna. So I mean, he was when it came to Vicky, and of course there was that compulsion, but yeah, I mean, with Anna, there seemed to be a more healthier, I guess you could say, that relationship. So yeah. So that's why I don't think ultimately that Anna is blindsiding Jeremy. She could, and like I said, it's a thought that has crossed my mind, but given Vicky and the tragic situation she was in, and Anna, yeah. So yeah, but like I said, I'm glad that Jeremy did tell Bonnie. So yeah, but yeah, the whole Damon and Elena situation, because everyone is seeing the signs, like, okay, what the heck's going on here? So the crumbs are spreading out further when it comes to teasing things. And we even had Elena admit it to Caroline, which was very, very powerful stuff. So, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, she was being blunt. So there was that. But I did really, really like the fact that Elena, didn't want to have leave a bad taste in people's mouths when it came to, like, if she were to admit that, yeah, I can't, because if I think about it for a second, yeah, what does that say about me? She doesn't want to leave that bad taste. But you've got Caroline, who, again, heart of the show, yeah, she is saying it makes you human. So yeah, but that's it. With Elena, she does care for Damon so much, and And she doesn't want him to go into this bad place where he's just going off the rails and all of that. So, but the crumbs are spreading further and further, and I'm here for it. So, yeah. But with Damon, he's just getting tired of people trying to reshape him into like Stefan 2.0. And yeah. So, and he just had to act out, didn't he? He said, I'm not Stefan. Stop trying to make me into Stefan. And then obviously he was just acting off the rails in this episode, really. So yeah, like we have people trying to say just stop, okay? With Caroline, with Alaric. So, and yeah, like they are very, like they know that Damon can be a tad difficult, and the signs that he is that him and Elena might have something going on. There is that, yeah. There is that worry because of Damon's antics. So, but I feel like there's a bit of catharsis as well now that Catherine has stood on his doorstep, even though that there has been difficulties in regards to Damon and Catherine in the past, given the fact that she chose Stefan. And again, it's the same here, isn't it? Because she chose Stefan first in a sense, and then Stefan told her to piss off, and yeah. So, but at least with Catherine, she's able to, he's able to feel that appreciation for who, without trying to make him Stefan 2.0, etc. So, yeah. And he's been tired of this shit all day today, so. So, but it would be very interesting and spicy to see what will happen for the next episode, because, like I said, she's gonna hit the fan. Yeah. Going to be really, really interesting, isn't it? So, yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.